We talking about whatever that's on your mind. Speak your mind, don't be shy. This is your time to shine.
We're going to get to the point, though, where people are thinking actually less and less. I mean, think about what is currently happening with AI and Chat GPT, artificial intelligence, or else it is. They are actually, the government and private capitalism is actually going out of their way to make it so that people actually have to think less. Now, why would you want a population of human beings to actually think less? If not for the reason, obviously, of, imprisonment,
enslavement,
enslavement, control. You're actually taking the thought process away from human beings, essentially turning human beings into robots themselves.
Yes. Like you are the AI, not the AI itself. You are the AI. You're the artificial intelligence. You're putting on a persona that you got smarts. And I was actually going to start off the show with what you just said, because when I opened up a Zoom after I told you when it started to do its update thing, after when it finally opened, it notified me of a new AI feature, and I was like, man, I've been wanting to talk about this for like 3 episodes. And I'm like, AI is showing civilization how retarded civilization is. Yeah. It's really it's showing you, and that's part of the aware of your own delusion. That's part of that category. I feel when the what is it, Chat GPT, whatever it's called, when that was in the heavily in the news some months ago, they were saying that the creators, I forget who the creators was, they don't know why it's doing what it's doing. I'm like, people, are you not understanding that these niggas is telling you exactly what retardation is? Like, they telling you in your face that they're doing what they're doing. How are you going to create something to do exactly what it's doing, but then tell me that you don't know why it's doing what it's doing? You programmed it to do exactly what it's doing. And here you are, I'm going to go with that because like people...
They created an algorithm that they created an algorithm that they eventually will not be able to control. Now, I am not the smartest, leaf on the branch, but I've seen a few movies that start out very similar to this before, where you created it and then you created a monster, technological monster, else it is, and you created this algorithm, and now you've lost control of that algorithm, and that algorithm turns on humanity. Now, we're getting eerily close, it seems like, to this state, to this status where you have AI and these algorithms that then people unleash into the wilderness, and then they have no idea, like you said, about how to control them or why is it doing that or making that decision. We're going down a very dark path.
You know exactly why it's doing what it's doing.
They know why. Do they want to tell us? Do they want to tell us why? The why is because they're going to eventually replace human beings, right? Is that there is a population of people out there who are fully aware about the shortness of human existence, whether on this planet or any other, right? And so they are basically, it's the same reason why there's so much movement towards, flying in outer space, building hotels and living in outer space, trying to colonize Mars, or if you can live on the moon, what else it is. They're going to, they're trying to get the hell away from human beings. The wealthy are trying to get the hell away from human beings. They are showing the ability that they don't need our ass, and they're going to find a way, most of this, to make the human existence or human beings somewhat irrelevant to a certain degree. And they're just shoving it down our faces now with artificial intelligence and ChatGPT. When you've got robots, most of this out there that can drive cars, shoot guns, deforest entire forests of human beings, they're pretty much saying, we don't need your asses. We're going to figure out how to way to live a comfortable, wealthy, life with as little human beings and human involvement as possible.
Exactly. I don't know why this robot keep attacking colors. Probably due to the programming of the programmer.
Yeah.
Could that be? Could that be? Probably.
Yes.
And then let's just say
you actually don't know what it's doing. You did program it to study. Now, I'm not quite sure if I used the word study or not, but that's what it sounds like.
they're doing what you programmed it to do, which in our history of American history shows how evil white people are and how the evil ways anything outside of white get treated. Therefore, if this AI is going back and learning humanity through the history of the digital ways, it's learning what you programmed it to be. It's learning what you have programmed us, other people, humanity to be. Therefore, that's why colors are getting mysteriously attacked by AI.
The speed cameras are snapping black faces and following black faces in the crowd. They have all these motion cameras up at all these flagpoles and stoplights and all these lights, and they just so happen to be capturing and easily being able to capture and highlight black faces and people of color. It is. Meanwhile, they can't seem to make out all these white faces.
Could it be that they're too fair-skinned? How they like to say, fair.
Yeah, the algorithm was made to depict and clarify dark complexion and people of color.
Right. I know it's identifying you because it knows not to pick you out. That's how it's identifying you.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of times when you're telling something what to do, you're also telling it what not to do. You have to give it both sides of both.
Or else it'd be a robot.